Good morning, kids. Good morning. Good day, kids. It's Mr. Noah. Force is what we're talking about today. And there's two kinds of force to remember: push and pull. What is force, you might ask? May the force be with you. Okay, not like Star Wars force. Force is, like I said on the last slide, push or pull. If you look over here, these guys pushing off the ground or pulling off the ground? They're pushing. If you look at this little boy here, he's exerting a force on this little truck with this string, and he's pulling it. We use force all the time. Bet you didn't know that. When you run and play outside, your legs are pushing off the ground. Here's a great example of these legs pushing off the ground. When you pick up toys, you are pulling them off of the floor. I don't think I said this. Force changes an object's position. The force on this truck is causing it to move this way. Here's a video by Jared about force and air. Let's watch and see what he has to say.
Hi, I'm Jared. Welcome to Fun Science Demos. The big idea today is that a force is a push or a pull. Through science, we've discovered that if I give a little push, a little force is created, and if I give a big push, a big force is created. But it's not just us who can do the pushing and the pulling and create the force. Lots of other things can create the force, like air. So take a look at this. I'm going to put some air in this balloon, and that air is going to have a force. Then we can have some fun with it. So the air is exerting a pressure on the balloon, and I'm going to put it against the table. What do you think is going to happen? I think the air is going to exert a force. It's going to push down on the table. What happens when it pushes on the table? The table's too heavy to go anywhere, but the balloon's light enough to take off. It almost looked like a jet taking off. In fact, that's how jets move forward. That's not how they fly. They use their wings to fly, but the jet engines, they take air in and force that air out with a lot of pressure, causing the jet to move forward. Kind of like what we're about to show you. Check this out. So I strung a fishing line across the room, and I have this little straw slider threaded right through it. I'm going to attach a balloon, fill that balloon with air, let it go, and see what happens. So now I have the balloon attached to the straw, and I have air under pressure in the balloon. I just need to move the camera so that you can see the whole launch. So we're cleared for takeoff. 3, 2, 1. So what happened there? Well, when I let the balloon go, as I was holding it on the table, the air was pushing against the table. When I let the balloon go here, air was actually pushing against air. That's what moved the balloon forward. Forces. A force is a push or a pull. Air can push. Science is cool. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to check out our links in our video description.
Wow, thank you, Jared. That was awesome. All right, let's practice. You're going to look at this picture and think about if it's a push or a pull. Is this person pushing or pulling his car? He is pushing his car. Ding, 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 ding. That's the correct answer. All right, are the people pushing or pulling on the rope? A hint is think of what this game is called. These guys are pulling on the rope. This game is called tug o' war. Tug is a similar word to pull. Okay, last question. Looking at the picture, do you see a push or a pull or both? The correct answer is both. She is pushing And he is pulling. And she's just riding along, having fun. All right. That is the end. Thanks for listening, kids.